motivation for that, and he's day to day.
Yeah, Davey was hopeful that Bryce will be back in tomorrow. Scott Hairston to short. Great pick by Adam LaRoche on a strong one-hop throw from Ian Desmond. Well played on both ends.
And that ingrown toenail once there, not fun. Usually a day, though, they heal up. But enough about stomach viruses and clipping toenails. Let's watch Ian Desmond have a great play at shortstop.
From sick and clip to pick. And a bounce to Desmond. Contact play. Good throw gets him. And a good tag gets him. As Flores blocked off the plate, it'll be 6-2 on the fielder's choice to save a run.
A good play by Desmond. You got speed at third base. You know they're going contact play. You've been peeking over there the whole at-bat. You're seeing the lead. The speed up and good throw. Jesus Flores sticking his nose in there. What new? Good tag, good play. And beat him in plenty of time. I think the key to that play is Desmond getting rid of the ball to give Flores time to make that tag.
Speaking of early slides, there was nowhere to go. All he could do was slide into foul territory.
That are your
2-0. Fastball, a hopper that staggers Desmond, but Ian stays with it to throw him out. Boy, was that thing hit hard. Ask him. But down go the Dodgers, 1, 2, 3, and so Clayton Kershaw ready to
tempo, pounding the strike zone.
Text your friends. Tell them to pretend it's a concert and to stand up. Desmond grabs it. Quick throw. Yes. Now they'll stand for John Lennon. Welcome back to the big leagues, big fella from Long Island. And the Nats go to the 7th inning stretch thanks to their gutsy left-hander tonight. Up the middle, Desmond to his left from behind the bag. He makes it look easy. A single, a steal, 2 sacrifices. Bryce Harper, Zimmerman, and Morse coming up. Now the Nats are down by 3. 14-year-olds and nice going. Moms, dads, and kids. Up the middle, Desmond's going to do this too.
Wow.
Yes, he is. Throwing out Will Nieves, who runs pretty well.
Ian Desmond showing everybody, hey, I'm not going to the All-Star game. Today's going to be my personal stage. And after hitting his 17th home run, tough play up the middle, ranging way on the second base side, throwing across his body with something on it. You just keep scratching your head at the plays you see from Desmond and the swings that he's taken at the plate. And watch the eyes down to the glove, look it right in, and pick up your target, make a throw.
They let a guy stand that close to home plate without a helmet on. Desmond up the middle, turns and fires. Yes, at first base. On an equally good pick by Tyler Moore.
You know what made that play so great? The speed of Desmond Jennings. You got to go a long way for this ball. Jennings is running. You got to pivot right here. Jennings is running. And then you got to pick it on the backside. So anytime you see a great play made against an above-average runner, a speed guy like Jennings, it makes it even better. What a play by Ian Desmond. He had to get rid of that a click before he wanted to because of the speed of Jennings. So he probably wants to set right here after he spins and throw it, but he can't afford to, or else Jennings is safe. What a play.
Here's Pena, 0 for.
little roller up the middle. Desmond, nice pick. So the Dodgers go in order, and at the end of 5, it remains 2-0 Dodgers.
Season and his career, where he'll probably get some calls just out of respect alone.
Zimmerman peels off because Desmond had momentum toward the ball. Good communication by the left side of the infield. 4 solutions that help you achieve your financial goals. PNC Bank, for the achiever in you. And it's great to see Chris. Bouncing ball, Desmond, backhand 1. Espinosa turns, got them both on an outstanding 6-4-3 double play.
Just what the doctor ordered, right when you think, here come the Braves again. A leadoff walk to Chipper Jones. A 6-4-3 double play with a wet ball. That is not easy. Good feed from Desmond to Espinosa. And a better throw right here by Danny with a wet ball. Threw a little sinker there to LaRoche. If they've ever played in the rain, the more hops that ball has in the grass, the wetter it gets. So that's a good 6-4-3 double play.
Ground ball. Here's Desmond. The quick feed, the turn, and like that, double play. The 6-4-3. 2 quick outs in the 6th inning. And
fire him straight down, and that's the big adjustment he's made since he was a Padre.
Look at that. Desmond, dazzling play. Out at first. Well struck. Better played by the shortstop.
Another good swing off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Takes it right back up the middle. Battled Henry Rodriguez, but watch Ian Desmond doing it all in this series. Offensively, defensively, glove up the middle, spin move, strong throw to get Rizzo's smelling another knock. Great play. Just watch the arm strength and picking up your target. When you do that spin move inside as a shortstop, there's a tendency to everything's moving real fast, and if you throw before you shuffle and gather yourself, a lot of times you miss your target. But you saw Ian Desmond right there, knowing the speed of the runner, knowing how hard the ball was hit, taking that extra shuffle after his spin move to pick up LaRoche and make a strong throw right on the money.
And a high chopper to short. Desmond has to wait on it. Bare hand still somehow makes that play with that ball wickedly spinning away from him. Bottom 10, Zimmerman, LaRoche, and Morse against Bobby Parnell.
One of the better plays you'll see on a spinning ball off the bat of Nikias right here. Watch the hop. He decides to bare hand. It's almost like a super ball with all the spin on it. Kicks hard to his right, goes with the bare hand, and then off balance has enough arm strength to get it in the air to get him by half a step. What a play by Ian Desmond. I mean, the more you watch this guy play, the more you realize how great he is at shortstop. Not too many guys make this play, folks. That's as good as it gets.
And the arm to finish it off. No chance to get that runner with a play from the glove.
And bang, bang at first base, and he just gets him.
All right, here's Zimmerman, LaRoche, and Morse. Bottom 37. It is almost an impossible hitter's feat, and he did it. Desmond grabs it, and that's a double play. Ian Desmond with a good backhand grab, and then he got rid of it in a hurry, and that will cover up the error against a great hitter.
Hoping for a late inning comeback. Broken bat, left side of the infield. Desmond charges, gloves, guns, and got him by a quarter step. Andrelton thought he beat the Rapid first, but he's out number 1.
Well, there's a little bit more of your appreciation factor right there.
No argument from Terry Pendleton. That's usually the guy I look at right away on a close one. Boy, good stretch by LaRoche, but I'm not sure here.
I think he beat it.
Foot. I think he did too.
Well hit, well picked by Desmond on the backhand side, and then the rocket to finish it off.
And my old coach in Montreal and the former Major League manager Jerry Manuel would say, play with it, Ian. And that's exactly what he did right there. He'd take a hard play like that and make it look easy. This ball smoked. And Ian Desmond playing with it. Giving a little bit on the backhand side of the short hop, knowing he's got a lot of time. Watch this. That is just awesome.
Nice job, guys. That's really awesome stuff. First pitch swinging. Andres Torres. Desmond on the move to throw him out.
I don't know if there's any shortstop in baseball that throws the ball harder on the run than Ian Desmond. Usually when you're on the run, you take a little bit off. Maybe Troy Tulowitzki, he's got a cannon in Colorado. But watch this, on the run, wrong foot. That's just a seed right on the money to Adam LaRoche. So usually on the run, you don't throw as hard because you don't have that base underneath you. You're on the run, your legs and arms are all over the place. But not Ian Desmond. He throws just as hard on the run as he does set.
Let's see what Zimmerman throws David Wright first pitch. Diaz, who bounced out to second first time up. He'll hit it hard. Desmond will stab it to his left. Braves have had some good swings at Gio Gonzalez today, and the Nats are on top. 2, 3, and 4 coming up. Harper, Zimmerman, and LaRoche. And a great reaction by Ian Desmond.
Bounced to deep short. And a good scoop at first by Adam LaRoche. And the Braves are retired in the opening inning on 11 pitches. Mike Minor and the Braves down an early run. Popped up left side. Desmond going out. And he makes the catch. Nice range for Ian Desmond. And Herod has another 1-2-3 inning. On we go to the 6th. 3-zip Washington. Gonzalez. This one skied into shallow center. Desmond going out. Span coming in. It'll be the shortstop, Ian Desmond, with the grab. And that's the second out.
Made in a hurry. Dan Uggla, I don't think he's bunting. So that could be a double play. And it will be a double play. Desmond turns it with Espinosa. 6-4-3.
Pitcher's best friend, especially when you're into the 7th inning, and that was your 86th pitch of the game. The bunt a guy over.
Hot shot. Desmond, what a pick. Espinosa with a good turn. 6-4-3 go the Nats. Their 35th double play of the year on a ball that was really hit hard.
Yeah, a couple of hard hit balls in a row off Steven Strasburg. And maybe if you start the runner right here, you get the middle infielders moving around. But Gonzalez decided to play it straight. It's into the 6-4-3 double play, and Strasburg's fired up, giving his defense some love.
Base is empty, 2 outs. And a 2-2 is hit up the middle. Changes directions. I guess during the hockey playoffs, we might as well have another redirect. This one is not a goal. It's an out, 2 down.
Yeah, any way you can get a piece of that. Check it out right here. Aaron Hill squares this ball up right up the middle. A little skate save right there by Jordan Zimmerman. And Ian Desmond with the easy play to first.
Yeah. Too short. Desmond, Espinosa, and a 6-4-3. Nats get McCutchen out for the 3rd time in this series, and maybe a little momentum heading back to the dugout. Ball hit sharply. The Nats have turned 23 double plays this year.
That's a liner. They'll go back to first, and they got him. Off too far was Joey Votto, and he pays the price.
Well, the ball was hit sharply off the bat. He's thinking about maybe being able to go to third base, and he just gets picked his pocket right there. What a nice play by Desmond. I mean, he gets that ball and immediately unloads. A close play at first, but Votto's out.
That's the arm of Ian Desmond, too.
A game and a half starting today's activities. Bouncing ball is short. Rollins on the Wigginton, and there's 1 down. And the breaking ball, a roller to short, charged by Desmond, and they're in time for out number 1. The home run by Albert Pujols, obviously one of the big stories in the last little while in the American League, but there are others. Andy Pettitte had a AAA tune-up today for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, gave up 5.
At that to go into a third base coach's decision too.
That ball scorched. Desmond picks it off and throws him out. Do or die play for the shortstop.
And that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th hard hit ball off Jordan Zimmerman so far this game. And Ian Desmond ready for it. Did a nice job of giving with the ball. Sometimes you get that in-between hop and you give ground. You get the bigger hop. You look it into your glove, and he knew he had a lot of time after the ball was hit so hard. Nice play.
D-backs time consistently throwing his fastball for strikes. Desmond will circle around behind that with a backhand, make a very good play. Denorfia is very fast, and that's an outstanding play by the shortstop.
I'm going to go on a limb right here. I don't think there's anybody in baseball that's better at making the backhanded running play and throwing with something on it than Ian Desmond. And it's not so much the play. A lot of shortstop make this play, but watch the velocity on the throw. That's the part that separates him from a lot of guys going into the hole on the run, sometimes away from the play, almost like a hook shot right on the money with some.
1-1. And a ground ball to short. Desmond goes backhand. He's got a great arm. And a 1-2-3, top of the 7th. A big crowd's about to stretch and sing. It's a 6-4 Baltimore lead, and this one's getting interesting.
That's a liner, backhanded by Desmond, and a fine defensive play. The left side of the infield snuffs out 2 attempts by the Reds to get back into this one. A great play by Zimmerman for a force at second, and a brilliant play by Desmond on a hard hit ball gives Gio Gonzalez a victory. Gonzalez will go to 4-1. He pitched 5 innings, allowed 5 hits and 2 runs.
Back toward the middle. Desmond throws high, and LaRoche is able to get back down on the bag. Desmond does not make as many errors as he used to, but he could sell a throw with the best of them.
Yeah, he did there. LaRoche did a tremendous job of coming down on the back. Pierre gets jammed towards short. Ball sails a little bit. LaRoche knows he's got to get on that bag as quick as he can. He does.
And out. Let's take a look at that toe. I don't know if he got spiked or not when Pierre came across the bag.
Upton, left side, deep short. Tough play for Desmond. Look at that arm. Last play of last night, last play of the first inning tonight. It's all about Ian Desmond.
You know he's going to be there for a while, so that put Ramos on the available list. Bounce to short, off balance throw, scooped by LaRoche. Nice play on both ends. Desmond makes the play, and LaRoche makes the stare, and Stubbs is retired.
Boy, anytime a shortstop goes a couple of steps to his right and throws out Drew Stubbs, you've done a great job right there. That's a highlight reel type of a play for Desmond. You talked about it
pretty soon. To the left side, and Desmond backhanding and throwing. Warmus is out, 2 gone. The Barrel Automotive League Leaders stats. Check that out right now. Log on to barrel.com. It's definitely worth the click.
For Philadelphia, no score. Strasburg delivers, and a bouncing ball to short. Espinoza and to Tracy, and there's 1 quick out.
Did a nice job of staying with that ball.
Looked like it almost bounced out of his hand or glove.
It kind of hit the side of the mound, carry him back. So he was playing that ball like it was going to go up the middle. He had to slow down a little bit, decelerate, took a funny hop at the end, and can run. He had to get rid of it. Nice play. So it just kicks off the side of the mound. So that made Ian Desmond kind of redirect his feet a little bit. Little bobble right there. Stayed with it nice.
Boy, outstanding.
And Pagan bounces a double play ball. Desmond to Guzman and on to first. Second double play in 3 innings turned by the Nats. 6-4-3, 2 out and nobody on.
Well, no wasted time here because Pagan can fly. Desmond gives the shovel. Nice turn by Guzman. Boy, he's really taken to playing second base here, Guzman. That's as quick as you'll see getting rid of the baseball for the converted shortstop.
Bouncing ball hit to short. And this should be a double play, and Kennedy's relay is in time. The twin killing. 6-4-3, 2 gone.
And another shot at short. Look at Desmond. And the great throw. And Drew Storen's first 2 major league appearances so far, so good for the young man from Brownsburg, Indiana. That ball was scorched.
Nice play.
New pitch. Up the middle. Desmond on a hop. Levon and the Nats are out of the inning. A long one for Hernandez. Single, stole a base, stranded at third his first time up. He's going to hit one hard. Desmond with a good pickup. That was difficult.
Sitting on his right, and he goes, well, he wouldn't be here if it wasn't for his mother. That was great.
I don't know where Ian Desmond got his arm, from his mom or his dad. I know his mom was a big influence on him early in his life, and that is some gun from shortstop.
Wow, this is just, you're blessed with this. He's got a tremendous arm, very accurate, and you see him, he could take a little bit extra time, get a nice grip, and then fire it over there.
Shear hitting at only 207.
There goes the runner, and a run from Ian Desmond, only clear to first in time. So with Omar Vizquel running, broke up the double play, and very nearly had two runners on as Desmond was moving as the ball was hit.
Yeah, either the second baseman or the shortstop are going to cover the bag, and what a play by Desmond right there. That's how athletic he is, able to get that ball and then flip it over to first base, Adam Dunn. My goodness. I mean, he's breaking to the bag. His thought was cover second base bag, and all of a sudden the ball hit behind his right, and he makes a great play.
Future Hall of Fame catcher working with some of our young pitchers.
He was trying to steal. Ball hits near the mound. Desmond picks it up close at first. And 2 outs with Omar Vizquel. He was waiting for the shortstop or the first baseman to make any little mistake, and he was prepared to come around and score on that little rolling ground ball. So a runner at third. Great jamming pitch there, and another Nationals double play. There.
Bouncing ball back up the middle, should be two. There's one. Here comes the relay from Kennedy. It's in time, the double play. Two gone with a runner at third base.
Well, you know the double play combination here this afternoon is Desmond.
And he taps one back to Olsen. Has the play at second. Desmond with the relay in time for the double play. 1-6-3 as Bay moves over to third.
Strike one to Hayward. Jacks one up the middle. Desmond making the grab as the Nats had Hayward well scouted. And a very important first out here in the second.
Big, strong 20-year-old against a guy who doesn't throw over 90 miles an hour, and they got him played up the middle to pull. Played perfectly by Desmond.
And I'm happy to report after a year, little Jack's doing just great. Grounded down to shortstop. Desmond rifles the throw to first, and there's one down.
A 1-2 pitch here. There he goes away. Desmond! On a hop, Adam Dunn stays on the bag, and the runner is out.
Great play by Dunn. Nice play by Ian.
How about that range at shortstop?
Well, he's a fantastic shortstop. And the more reps he gets out there, he gets better every day. More confident. Off the end of the bat, snaps the bat. And then Desmond and Dunn, I thought he caught that on the fly. And just chucked it over there for the heck of it. Let's see. No, he catches that in the air.
Yeah, the second base umpire, Bill Miller, signals safe, meaning the ball hit the ground, but he missed that.
I thought he caught it in the air when the first, forget the replay. Somebody else's career and mental state of mind. It's pretty impressive.
Bounded to Desmond, deflected by Hernandez. Great play to first base, got him. A heck of a play by Dunn to keep his foot in the bag.
That is part of doing the job. Ball hit back up the middle. Great mechanics put you in a position to field your position, and he will knock this ball down. He can't catch it, but he slows it down for Desmond just enough, and then Desmond makes a great play and a great stretch on the other end by Adam Dunn.
And how tough a play is that to make with Desmond going full speed to his left?
Well, it's one of the toughest plays in baseball. I mean, obviously going towards third base, that's a long throw, but that one you have to throw away from your body, kind of like a quarterback, going to the left side and then having to throw to the right side. Same thing, same principle. Your body, all that inertia going one way, and then you got to come back and throw it the other way. Not easy to do, and then got a lot of help from Adam Dunn.
No. Little chopper. Desmond, bare hand, thought about throwing home. He made the right decision, and the Braves lead 6-4. How about him coming in from shortstop and making a barehanded play? Guys just don't do that.
No, I can't recall, other than maybe Omar Vizquel barehanding a ball at shortstop and firing it, and I don't know if it took as H.H. Gregg right there on the Exmo. Look at him. Catches it like a glove. He's got some big old mitts on him and throws it over to Adam Dunn. So that was a terrific, just a instinctive play right there. I don't think you'd draw that up on paper and say, hey, go out there and barehand a ball like that.
In a deal for Atlanta, December of 07. There's a big slow breaking ball. Desmond on the charge. Look at that arm. For the first out.
All right, Cowboy
was just a birthright for these fans for so long. Anderson robbed it short. Ian Desmond fading back and took it away.
Timed perfectly by the 23-year-old Desmond. Garrett Anderson vying for yet another hit north of 2,500. He became the 89th player in Major League history to get 2,500 hits just 2 nights ago.
Hasn't been able to translate it into success at this level yet. He'll get a fly ball to left. How about the ground covered by Ian Desmond? Willingham might have been able to get there, but the shortstop just raced out to take care of that. And Nate McLouth is 0 for 4 today. Come on out to the ballpark. We've got our final T-shirt Tuesday coming up. First
game tonight breaks the record by Coco LeBoy. His 3 RBI was a franchise record. The 4 RBI by Desmond, new franchise record.
Nice. As he catches it on cue for the first out in the 9th inning. Isn't that something? We're coming back home in a week and a half. The Nats will be back against the Dodgers. 888-632-NATS. Our Nationals.com. You can always stop by the box office here at the ballpark, even when the team's not in town, and grab your tickets. Had him reaching. Desmond racing to the bag. 2 outs. That kid's got some range. In Missouri. And a hot shot. Up the middle. Desmond. Wow. The rookie flying to that ball and then using that cannon to gun out the runner. In fact, Adam Dunn liked it so much, he threw the ball right back to him.
Already has shown off his arm with a play from the hole today. Double play ball right to Desmond. 6-6-3 to end the inning.
A runner picked off a third.
And Matt Diaz, the bases loaded.
He's a great base runner, too.
Right.
We'll talk more about that in just a bit. The double play will end the inning, and it saves 2-0 Nationals today.
Lead 6-4 here in the 8th. Diaz swings away. Desmond. Gonzalez, a pretty 6-4-3. Remember the double play those two turned in the rain in Florida 2 weeks ago? This might be the second best.
A hard hit ball. It's been a steady rain for the last hour. Some muddy patches out there, but it doesn't bother Desmond and Gonzalez. Over to Dunn. Nicely done.
1-1 to Diaz. Clippard working extremely slowly here. And a bouncing ball. Could be 2. Gonzalez turns it. Yes! On a 6-4-3.
Great play.
Ian Desmond had to go to his right. He was shaded up the middle. The Nats still pull it off. Number 9 spot coming up in the 9th. Tie game. This is loaded. Had him reaching. Line drive. Desmond. Sweet. And none of the other infielders could get to their bags quickly enough, and the Nats will take it out any way it comes. Good leap by the tall young shortstop, who's a very good athlete.
I even think he timed this a little bit wrong. He was up high quick, and he was coming down when he caught that ball. But thankfully, Ian's tall enough to make the catch. He looks up to try to get two, but there's one.
Desmond listed at 6'2", 210. The next hitter is Jeff Francoeur. What the Nats need is a line drive at somebody and for the pitcher to get picked off second. Just like that. But Gonzalez was way off the bag and could not get there.
Now you know why Zim was playing back. This guy has hit two rockets to the left side of the infield. And that is just a seed.
Yep. Too bad Gonzalez wasn't playing further up the middle.
That ball served toward short, and there once again is Ian Desmond just showing off right now. What a day he's having.
What a day he's having against Garrett Anderson.
Yes,
he goes to his left the first time to make the play. Then he goes to his right. Garrett's probably thinking there are two of them out there. There are two Desmonds out there.
September, and the Nats are on top of the Braves again. Desmond. That's a good play. That was an in-between hop. He was very aggressive on a ball Zimmerman could not cut off. And a very important first out again with the pitcher coming up.
Well, and this goes back to Mike Morse. Credit Mike Rizzo for the evaluation of some of the guys he's bringing in. Here's Desmond, the concentration, his true position right here. He's checking the runner out. I got plenty of arm for that guy, and he fires it over to first base for the out.
Or more than that. I don't think I had a cycle in St. Louis. No.
There's Francoeur. And he hits a slow ground ball. Desmond hurries in and double clutches and still got him at first base. Boy, Desmond again having trouble getting the ball out of his glove.
He's got an unusually large glove for a shortstop. Maybe that's the problem. Did the Jets go in the end zone, Gary?
Mark Sanchez to Chancey Stuckey, 6 yards for the touchdown. Play was challenged, but upheld.
Didn't he throw a touchdown to Stuckey last game? Didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, it's going to make that 17-9.
Pitched well enough this year to win many more games than he has. That ball drilled up the middle. Desmond knocks it down, stays calm, throws out Brian McCann, and as we walk off John Lannon, a tip of the Nationals cap to a great effort. And a slow roller. That'll freeze the runner. Desmond charges it really well. 2 outs. Beltran coming up. Well done by Bergman and Desmond.
Average fastball, 92.5 miles an hour. Come on.
Left side, Desmond gets behind it. Quick release. Yes, 2 outs. Ian Desmond's having quite a game at shortstop and with the bat tonight. And Vallone can't get that one, but Desmond can. Look how quickly he got rid of that ball. And Rob, when that ball went through, I thought it was in center field. He showed tremendous range right there.
We got lucky. It hit the mound, took an extra bounce, and that extra bounce slows it down enough right here. You'll see it hit the mound, that bounce, then another bounce, or else that's a base hit up the middle. So Andre Ethier crushes this ball, bang, 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 and Desmond picks it up and makes a great play.
Jim Riggleman going to make another change here with Manny.
Doesn't matter. You can't just shove him in center field and say, go catch the ball.
Desmond up the middle. Nicely done. But the leadoff homer by Martin Prado, very damaging. Up the middle. Desmond to his left. Tough play. Good play. Good finish. 2 outs. Well, the more you see him at shortstop, Rob, the more you like him.
Well, it's his true position. He's got great range, goes to his left very well. Right here, pretty muddy conditions, picks up the ball, guns it over to Adam Dunn. Exmo, he's using the 2 hands, brings it back into himself. Nice soft hands, get a little bit of a grip. Make a strong throw to first.
Greg Norton will bat for Mike Gonzalez here. Off speed. Out to short. Desmond got a nice hop. He guns it over to Adam Dunn, and the top of the first is over.
Luis works his butt off when he's catching.
3-2 pitch. Had him reaching. Levon lets it go because he knew Desmond was playing up the middle. And there you have it, folks. The first major league assist for the shortstop, Ian Desmond.